course, yeah, so my sister talked about like how we're different people, and we're going to share the stage in a little bit. But, you know, I thought, like, how appropriate. She puts up pictures of her really incredibly sweet children, two daughters and their amazing dog, and I put up crazy pictures of comic books and action and weird violence and stuff like that. But I'm going to get to that. I'm going to let it sort of scroll through, and I'm going to get to what I'm doing with Liquid Comics and what we're trying to do with some of this wild stuff. But like every good comic book story, I'm going to tell you the origin story of what you see here. You know, origin stories, Batman witnessing his parents, you know, killed in an alleyway, and how that sort of defines his quest for justice. Spider-Man getting bitten by a radioactive spider. I'm going to share with you the origin story of this stuff, of kind of what I'm doing right now. And it starts in February of 2001. I worked as a journalist for an organization called Channel 1 News, which is based out in Los Angeles at the time, broadcast to schools all over the country, so most of you probably wouldn't have heard of it unless you saw it in high school many years ago. And you know, people like Anderson Cooper and Lisa Ling and myself were these correspondents at a very young age who were sort of dispatched around the world to cover stories that otherwise, you know, sadly not even just teenagers, but most Americans aren't aware of. So we were working on a joint venture with a television network to take it outside of the classrooms and really create this dynamic new television show. In classic Hollywood style, we described it as 60 Minutes meets Buffy the Vampire Slayer. We were sitting around this table talking about stories that we were going to do for the pilot episode. I had recently read in the New York Times Sunday magazine an article on these madrasas, these religious schools in the northwest frontier part of Pakistan, that U.S. intelligence agencies called terrorist training camps, and you know, the people in Pakistan called just religious schools that gave access to students who otherwise wouldn't have access to education. So I